As someone living with a disability, Mpumelelo Mhlongo knows the challenges life can bring. And in some ways, this has encouraged him not only to speak out, but also act in ways that help and inspire those around him. eNCA's sports reporter Hloni Mtimkulu caught up with Mhlongo to find out what motivates him to use his platform to advocate for others.
After a demanding Tokyo Games year, 2022 is much quieter. And Mpumelelo Mhlongo is using the next 2 years to continue mapping out plans for the Paris Paralympics.
The events we have lined up is that we obviously have our South African season this year, which will take very slowly. We'll be down in Cape Town for ASA Senior Track and Field Championships. And thereafter we go up to Europe, so we'll do Barcelona, we'll do some competitions in Germany and end off in Belgium.
Mhlongo broke world records in his classification in the 100 meters and the long jump in Tokyo. His quest for more of that success will be boosted by signing on with a major backer.
The big difference is that it makes waking up a lot easier. It makes when there are difficult times for you to persevere also a lot easier. And I think the big thing is that it gives you comfort that you don't have to worry about the basics. How do I feed myself? How do I get money back home? And how do I support the extended team that is looking after me as a person?
When he is not an athlete, the 28-year-old chemical engineering PhD graduate flexes his brain power as a climate risk analyst. From growing up just outside Durban to studying in Cape Town, Mhlongo now calls Johannesburg home. But he hasn't forgotten his roots, and his Klaarwater community benefits from the farm he runs with his mother.
I've had many opportunities in this world to represent my country and get other sponsorships along the way. And what we did is that on the farm is that we did some cabbage farming, we have some livestock farming, and in doing so we sell a percentage of that livestock and cabbages, and the other percent we give to communities in and around our neighborhood.
Born with clubfoot caused by restricted blood flow to the limbs while in the womb, Mhlongo's heart for people extends to those living with disabilities.
The most vulnerable of us as a society sits with those who live with disabilities, and in the African context it's still seen as something that is either black magic or, you know, people that will give you that disability if you interact with them. And that advocacy comes from a place of people living with disabilities can contribute to society and should contribute to society given the right platforms and assistance to do so.
Back on the track, Mhlongo is targeting next year's World Para-Athletics Championships in Paris as his next major event. Hloni Mtimkulu, Johannesburg.